Let's start our discussion now. Rojmo,
Yes.
any question from previous session?
No, so far so good. Thanks.
Okay. So we complete our firewall policy, NAT policy, this section, right? And layer 2 firewall, I think also, right? Rojmo?
Yes. Yeah.
Not so today we are trying to focus on next generation firewall features. Next generation firewall features, and these are the options. These are the options are called next generation firewall features, or you can say security profile. These are the options: web filtering, application control, and file filter. These are next generation firewall feature.
hmm
So why security profiles are required? This topic is what? Security profile. Why security profile concept is required? Security profile. So I have one FortiGate firewall box. I have one FortiGate firewall device. And this firewall is connected with LAN side network. And this side portion is called ISP side network. Okay, on ISP side network, you have a server is called 8.8.8.8, for example. And as per your firewall policy, this inside machine can establish his connection with outside server. Okay, because of firewall policy. In firewall policy, what information you can add? In firewall policy, you can add about L3 information and L4 information, right? Remember our policy configuration. We
Yes,
can uh, we
correct. Yeah.
can we can add our incoming interface, outgoing interface, source IP, destination IP, and
Mhm.
services L4, right?
Correct. Yeah.
So protocol, and you can take action based on your firewall policy. Traffic is traveling. This inside machine can go to outside. Traffic is traveling. Can establish this connection. Now, within a live session, this inside machine is trying to download a file. And maybe this file is infected with some malicious code. Maybe this file is infected with virus. So only your firewall policy cannot detect this information. Only your firewall policy. So what you can do into this scenario, you can go with next generation firewall feature. Okay, Palo Alto, Fortinet, Checkpoint, FTD. These are called next generation firewall. So into this scenario, you can create antivirus profile, and this profiles you can attach with your firewall policy. So if traffic is traveling through the firewall box, then you can utilize your security profile option. You can create antivirus profile, you can attach with your firewall policy. And now antivirus profile can detect virus based on antivirus signature database. And this antivirus signature database you can download from Fortiguard server. Okay, if you have proper license, antivirus license, then yes, you can download latest signature update, latest attack signature update. How to create antivirus signature? This is not our task, Bosma. Okay, this is
Okay.
Fortinet engineers' responsibility. They can do research. They can create attack signatures. Now you as a firewall administrator, you can connect your firewall device with FortiGuard server. If your device is registered, if you have proper license information, then yes, you can download all the signature update. And if you have up-to-date signature, if you have up-to-date antivirus signature, then yes, your firewall can detect latest attack and can take action based on your configuration. For example, you want to block your connection, you want to monitor your connection. Yes, you can do this. So antivirus profile is a next generation firewall feature. We have other options like application control. So in FortiGate Firewall, you can say application control concept. If you are working with Palo Alto, it's called Applipedia, application identification. In Checkpoint, you can say application control. In Cisco FTD, you can say app ID, app ID. So FortiGate Firewall can detect application based on application signature data. And these application signature data you can download from FortiGuard server. If you have up-to-date information, up-to-date application signature data, then your firewall can detect and can take action. Okay, you can work with any specific application. For example, I want to block Facebook application, YouTube application, no one can access. So you can work with any specific application, or in case if you are looking for complete application category. Okay, I don't know anything about gaming category application. I don't know which application is a part of gaming category, but I want to block. I don't know which application is a part of video audio category, but I want to block. So you can do this with application control profile. With application control profile, your firewall can detect application. Based on 7 byte of application data, your firewall can detect application. What about web filtering? Web filtering is what in FortiGate you can say web filtering. Okay, if you are working with Palo Alto firewall device, it's a URL filtering concept. In Checkpoint, it's a URL filtering concept. So FortiGate can detect URLs. For example, in my network, I don't know anything about this URL, but I want to block. I want to block this URL. So you can do this with web filtering concept. With web filtering concept, you can work with any particular website or URL, or in case if you are looking for URL category, complete URL category, I want to block all social networking category website. I want to block all shopping category website. So you can do this with web filtering. What is file filter? What is file filter? So in file filter, you can work with file type or file extension. File type or file extension. For example, in my network, I don't want to allow exe file or PDF file. No one can upload or download exe and PDF file in my network. Okay, so in FortiGate Firewall, you can say file filter. In case if you are working with Palo Alto, it's a file blocking profile. Okay, in Checkpoint, it's a file policy concept. Was you clear my point?
Yes, it's clear. Yeah.
Let's go to FortiGate Firewall device. Okay, wait. FortiGate Firewall box. So we have a same topology, one FortiGate Firewall device with LAN interface and WAN interface. Okay, we can configure port number 2. Wait. So port number 1, we are using as a WAN port. We can give an alias name for this interface. Port number 1 is a WAN port. Click on OK. Now port number 2 is a LAN port. 200.200.200.1/24 ping service. Click on OK. Let's configure default route towards ISP. So for any unknown destination, 1.1 is a next hop IP and WAN port 1 is a exit interface. So simple configuration, one firewall,
Mm-hmm.
simple configuration, one firewall with LAN side network and WAN side network, and we have a default route towards ISP gateway. Now let's go to policy. Okay, I want to create a policy to allow my traffic. You can click on policy and object, firewall policy, click on create new. You can give a policy name. So rule 1, incoming interface, LAN port number 2, outgoing interface, WAN port number 1. Source, right now I'm using any, but you can create object. Destination, I'm using any. Services, I'm using any. Action is accept. Action is what? Accept. And now traffic is traveling through the firewall box. So you can utilize your security profile option. See, here's the security profile option. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
in our training, you can focus on antivirus, web filtering, application control, and file filter. So you can enable any security profile, for example, antivirus. You can go with this default profile, or in case if you want to create your own security profile option, just click on create new and you can create. So you can create from here, you can attach. Otherwise, you can go to here. We have a dedicated tab for security profile. This one is a dedicated tab for security profile. Okay, before utilize security profile, if you are working in a real network, Bosma, so you can
Mm-hmm.
go to system. Okay, if you are working in a real network, this is testing scenario, right? But if you are
Okay.
working in a real network in organization, then yes, you need proper license. Okay, you can go to system, you can click on FortiGuard, and if you have firewall access, you can verify license status. So this is what license information. FortiGuard distribution network license information. So you can see now. You can see now FortiCare support license, virtual machine license, okay, intrusion prevention license, antivirus license, web filtering license. So you need to buy license first. Okay, you can go with 1 year license, 3 year license. You can talk to Fortinet team. Okay, they can help you. You can visit to support.fortinet.com. You can create an account. So on support.fortinet.com, you can talk to Fortinet salesperson. They can suggest you. Clear my point?
Yes.
Now, if you have license key, then you can paste your license key here, your registration key. If you have proper license, then yes, you can go for FortiGuard updates. FortiGuard updates. You can go with schedule update. Default option is automatic. Default option is what? Automatic. Automatic means what? Whenever update available on FortiGuard server, FortiGuard will push this update automatically. Okay, so you can go with automatic option, or in case if you want to set a time. Okay, I want to download latest signature update every day. Okay, after every 1 hour. After every 1 hour. Or you can go with every day, daily at 1 a.m. morning. Or weekly, I want to download on Sunday at 1 p.m. So you can set a schedule update. You can go with automatic. Now, you can select your update server location. You can go with update server location. So you can go with low latency locations. You can go with US server only or EU only, or you can go with low latency location. It's up to you. So my point is, first you can verify license information. Then you can set a scheduled time for FortiGuard updates. Okay. After that, we can go to security profile. Let's start our discussion with application control, for example. Let's talk about application control first. Mazuma,
Mm-hmm.
application control. So what is application control? FortiGate firewall can detect application. Okay. FortiGate
Mm-hmm.
firewall can detect application. Okay, let me show you one example in any other vendor. Okay, let's talk about Palo Alto, for example. Palo Alto Applipedia. So in Palo Alto, you can open this applipedia.paloaltonetworks.com, applipedia.paloaltonetworks.com, and you can see now Palo Alto firewall can detect 4,864 applications. 64 applications. A big number of database you have in Palo Alto. So Palo Alto can detect, it's a live database. Okay, it's a live
Mm-hmm.
database. 4,864 application, and these are application data. See, we have category-based application, subcategory of application, technology-based application, and we have security risk number. We have security risk number for each application. Okay, so in Palo Alto Firewall, we have security risk number 1 to 5. 5 is what? Higher risk. You can go with characteristics, or you can say behavior. You can search for any application here. Okay, for example, I'm looking for a very popular application. It's called BitTorrent. BitTorrent is a very popular application, right, Bosma?
Yes.
But you can see, as per Palo Alto or as per any next generation firewall device, BitTorrent is a dangerous application. You can see BitTorrent is a part of general internet category. It's a part of file sharing subcategory. And this application security risk is what? 5, as per Palo Alto. So BitTorrent is what? It's a dangerous application for any organization, because in BitTorrent you cannot detect port number. It's a dynamic port. That's why we need application data. Based on application signature data, your
Mm.
firewall can detect, okay, you are trying to access BitTorrent application. So you can search for any application. You can search for any popular application. For example, I'm looking for Facebook application. I'm looking for Facebook application. Yes, you can see, as per Palo Alto firewall, this is Facebook application. So 68 applications we have related with Facebook. So Facebook application, and these are what? These are Facebook micro application, uploading, downloading, file sharing, chat, video, games. And now you can see with every application, we have security risk number. And see, as per Palo Alto, Facebook file sharing application security risk is what? As per Palo Alto, Facebook file sharing application has a security risk 4. Okay. So let's talk
Mm.
about FortiGate. Our focus is on what? FortiGate, right? Let's
Correct.
go
Yeah.
to FortiGate firewall device. And here we have default application control profile. You can go with this default application control profile. Just click on here, click on edit. This is default application control profile. And here you can verify application signature data. You can verify application signature data. You can just click on view application signature, and yes, right now into this testing scenario, we have 2304 application signature data. Ozuma,
Mm-hmm.
you can do your testing, no problem. Okay, but into this testing scenario, your firewall cannot detect latest application signature. Clear my point?
Yes.
You can do all your testing, no problem. But in case if you want to detect any latest application, no, you need license. If you have license, then yes, you can download latest signature data. So we have 2304 application, and these applications are in category-based application, technology-based application, and in FortiGate firewall, we have security risk name. See, low risk application, medium, informational, high, and critical. Okay, we have risk name, not risk number. In Palo Alto, we have risk number, right? Here we have
Mm-hmm.
risk name, critical risk application, high risk application. So you can search for any application. For example, let's search for BitTorrent application. As per FortiGate firewall, BitTorrent is a part of peer-to-peer category application. Technology is peer-to-peer. Yes, you can see we have same information. We have same information in Palo Alto firewall data. If you search for BitTorrent application here, BitTorrent application. So yes, BitTorrent is a peer-to-peer technology-based application. Okay. So we have
Mm-hmm.
same information. We have same information here, peer-to-peer technology. Okay, this BitTorrent is a popular application, right? But
Yeah.
security risk is a high risk for this application. So if anyone using this application in any organization is on higher risk. Okay, so you can view your application signature data. Now, You can work with this profile, or in case if you want to create your own profile, you can just click on create new. You can give a name for this profile. For example, I'm giving for marketing. Hear me? Ozuma?
Yes, now I can hear you. I lost you a few seconds. Hello?
My mouse is not working. Give me a minute. Yes. Can you hear me now?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, now let's continue. So now you can give a name for this profile. It's called for marketing team one. And here we have application categories. These are what? Application categories. See, these are application category. Business category application, cloud IT category application, email category application, video audio category application, peer-to-peer category application. So we have social media category applications. So here we have application category. You can click on any category. And if you want to view application signature data, just click on view application. And these are what? These are email category applications. These are email category application. Now you can click on any category and you can take these actions. You can take these actions: monitor, allow, block, and quarantine. So you can monitor, allow, block, and quarantine the application. So monitor means what? Monitor means what? Inside machine can access this application. Inside machine can access this application, this category of application, but you are monitoring. As a firewall administrator, you are monitoring. Clear my point?
Yeah, which means it
Anything,
will be
if
locked.
anything,
Or
yes, yes. If anything malicious happen, okay, you are monitoring. Clear now my point?
Mhm.
With allow action, I don't want to do any kind of process. Okay, I just want to allow. If anyone trying to access email category application, just allow. Now you can go with block action. Block means what? I want to block this complete category, or you can go with quarantine option. In quarantine option, you can quarantine this application for 2 days. For example, no one can access this email category application. This email category application into this profile for 48 hours. For 48 hours. Okay, now you can just click on OK. You can quarantine this application category. Just click on OK. So these are the actions you can take. Clear my point, Osama?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay, let's try to block right now. I'm trying to block email category application. I want to block gaming category application. I want to block video audio category application. I want to block social media category application. Let's click on OK. And this profile we can attach with our policy. So let's go to firewall policy. Click on create new. Click on create new. Let's give a name. So rule 1, incoming interface, outgoing interface, outgoing interface, source IP. I'm using any destination IP. I'm using any services. I'm using any action is except traffic is traveling through the firewall box. So you can go to security profile. You can go to security profile. If traffic is traveling now, you can. If traffic is not traveling, if action is denied, then you can see you cannot utilize security profile option. Okay, so if traffic is traveling through the firewall box, then you can utilize your security profile. So our task is what? Application control. You can enable this application control profile. You can attach your profile for marketing team 1. And if you are adding your application control profile here in SSL inspection, you have to select deep inspection option. Mojuma, clear my point?
Mhm. Yeah.
Why deep inspection? Why deep inspection? In case if this inside machine is trying to access any application or any information, okay, from outside server. And if this complete connection is what? HTTPS connection. So it's what? It's a SSL connection, right? SSL
Mm-hmm.
connection. It's an encrypted connection. Your firewall cannot decrypt this connection. Okay, it's not only in Fortinet. You can go in any next generation firewall device. If connection is HTTPS, then your firewall cannot detect this application. Okay, clear my point?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So in other vendors, like in Palo Alto, we can create decryption policy. In Checkpoint, we can create HTTP and inspection concept. In Cisco FTD, you can create decryption policy. And in FortiGate firewall, you can enable deep inspection feature, in SSL inspection. So when you enable deep inspection feature in SSL inspection, then FortiGate firewall will decrypt this HTTPS connection. Okay, FortiGate firewall. Your firewall can decrypt HTTPS connection. Then your traffic will look like normal HTTP. And once your traffic will look like normal HTTP, then your application control profile can check the application. Clear now my point? Osmo?
Yeah.
So let's click on OK. Let's click on OK. And from inside machine, I'm trying to access some application. Okay, I'm trying to access, for example, gaming category application, video audio category application, or I'm trying to access, for example, social networking category application. So let's try now. Let's try to access, for example, Facebook application. It's a social networking category application. Facebook applications. If inside machine is trying to access Facebook application, and if this application is what? If this application is detected by FortiGate firewall box, then FortiGate can take action, and inside machine cannot access this application. If inside machine cannot access this application, so he will get a response page. Bozuma.
Mm-hmm.
Inside machine will get a proper response page. Okay, let's go to verify. You can go to system tab. You can go to replacement message, this option. In replacement message, you can click on application control block page. This is the option. Okay, this is what response page. When inside machine is trying to access Facebook application, he will get a response page. Wait, let's refresh this page. Give me 2 minutes. Okay, let me clear the cache.
Mm-hmm.
This will take time. Let's go to application control profile again. So this is our application control profile, and into this profile, we are trying to block social media application, email category. Let's check our policy. So in policy, okay, NAT is disabled. That's why traffic is not traveling. Now we can try. Bozuma,
Mm-hmm.
let's try. So inside machine will get a proper response page. And this is response page. You can go to system, click on replacement message, application control block, and this is response page. Okay, if you have any idea about HTML programming, so yes, you can edit this page. You can edit this page as per your requirement. So this inside machine, it's working slow. Please wait. See, Wazuma,
Yeah.
inside machine is getting a page is called application FortiGate application control. This application is block. Okay, and you are trying to access Facebook application. It's a part of social media category application. URL is this. Okay, so you can change in case if you want to change this default page, default response page. Let's change now. For example, I want to change here. Sorry, you can't access. Please talk to admin. Just click on save. And if inside machine trying to refresh this page or trying to access application, you can see now. Wasuma clear? See?
Yes.
Now let's go to profile again. Security profile, click on application control profile. Now into this profile, what we are doing, we are trying to block complete category, right? Complete category. We are trying to block complete gaming category application. We are trying to block complete social media category application, right? But
Yeah.
in case in my network, there is a sales team, okay, sales team and marketing team. Okay, and they want to access one or two social media category application. Only one or two social media category application. For example, I want to allow a Facebook application and LinkedIn application. Okay, my marketing team, my sales team, they can access Facebook application and LinkedIn application, and rest social media application I want to block. Okay, so uh, for this we can go to application and filter override. In application and filter override, you can work with any specific application. Okay, you can click on create new, and you can see here we have two options: application tab and what? Filter tab, right? So in application tab, let's talk about application tab first. So in application tab, you can work with group of application, or in case if you want to work with any specific application, you can do this. Okay, let's search for Facebook application, for example. Facebook application. So yes, we have 43 Facebook related application. These are what? Facebook application. So I'm looking for Facebook app, add selected. I'm looking for, wait. I'm looking for Facebook chat, download, upload, like button. These application add selected, login, plugin, add selected. So eight applications are selected. You can just click on here and you can get your selected application information. Now you can take action. For example, I want to allow these applications. Just click on action, allow, click on OK. Click on OK, and you can see now. Here we have some application information, right, everyone? Bozuma, clear now?
Yeah, clear. Yeah.
Now the point is what? When inside machine will hit on this application control profile, then firewall will check application information first in application and filter override. I'm talking about sequence. I'm talking about what? Sequence. If inside machine trying to hit on this application control profile, firewall will check application information first here in application and filter override. If application is not available, then it will go and check in category. So this is the actual sequence. Okay, if anyone will hit on application control profile, firewall will check application information in application and filter override tab first. If application is not available, it will go and check in category. Clear now?
Yes.
So as per our configuration, if inside machine trying to access Facebook application, yes, inside machine can access. But if inside machine is trying to access any other application, so information is not available here, then firewall will check REST application information in category, and you can see all social media category applications are blocked. So let's click on OK. And this profile we are using with our policy. So this time, if I'm trying to access Facebook application, I can access. This time, I can access. Why? Because as per our configuration, firewall will check this application information in application and filter override first, right? Let's access a new page. It's working slow, but you can access. Clear my point? This syntax.
Yes, it's clear. Yeah.
Again, Bosma, clear? Let's go to this profile again. So now in application and filter override, you can work with any specific application or group of application. You can take action. Okay, it's a great option. Now you can go with filter option. Filter. So total we have 2,414 application. 2,414 application. Now you can filter these application based on your requirement. And these options are available to filter your application. Okay. The first option is what? First option is behavior. You can say behavior or you can say characteristics. Okay. Behavior means what? If anyone trying to access excessive bandwidth application, I don't know which application behavior is excessive bandwidth, but I want to block in my network. I want to block all excessive bandwidth behavior application. So yes, you can just click on here. Just click on excessive bandwidth. It will automatically filter for you. So we have 1,262 application, and these applications behavior are what? Excessive bandwidth. Clear my point? So you can work with behavior option, or you can, okay, let's go. You can work with application category. These are application category, or you can go with popularity option. So in my network, I want to block all less popular application. Less popular application. Okay, I want to block 1-star popular application and 2-star popular application. If 1-star, then yes, we have 624 application. As per FortiGate, these are less popular application. I want to block. You can take action. You can take I want to block. Just click on OK. Just click on OK. Now you can see here, here you have filter option. Click on create new. Click on filter. Click on plus option. Now you can go with other options. For example, I'm looking for protocols. Protocols. So if any application is working with, for example, FTP protocol, okay, or through POP3 protocol, if any application is using SMTP protocol, so yes, total we have 17 applications. These applications are working with these protocols. I want to block these protocol, for example. Yes, you can take action, click on OK. You can block these applications. Just click on create new, click on filter, click on filter. Now click on plus sign. So now in case if I'm looking for critical risk and high risk applications, for example, in my network, I want to block all high risk and critical risk application. Bosma.
Hmm.
I don't know which application is a part of critical risk and high risk. I don't know. Okay, but I want to block in my network all high risk and critical risk application. You can just click on here. If you click on critical risk, yes, 97 application is on critical risk as per FortiGate. 97, you can add high risk application. So total we have 281 application, and these applications are what? High risk and critical risk application. I want to block these applications in my network. Just click on OK. Just click on OK. See,
Hmm.
and it's like a firewall policy. Okay, it will always check from top to bottom. Okay,
Hmm.
so try to arrange as per your requirement. Try to arrange properly. Now click on create new, filter, plus option. Now I'm talking about technology based application. Technology based application. So we have browser based technology application, client server technology based application, network protocol, peer to peer. Okay, BitTorrent. BitTorrent is an example of peer-to-peer technology-based application. Okay, so peer-to-peer is a dangerous application. In my network, I want to block all peer-to-peer technology-based application. Just click on here. It will automatically filter for you. So we have 103. These are peer-to-peer technology-based application. Clear now? Just click on OK.
Yeah.
Just click on OK. Now click on create new. And you can go with this last option in filter is called vendor option. Vendor option. I want to block in my network. I want to block all Microsoft vendor application. For example, just click on Microsoft. So you have 88 popular application in Microsoft. Okay, for or in case in my network, I want to block all Adobe vendor application. 21 application I have. So you can go with vendor option. Vendor option. I want to block all Cisco vendor specific application. So yes, 19 application we have, and these are Cisco vendor application. You can take action. You can go with allow, monitor, quarantine. You can decide. Just click on OK. And this profile, you can attach. This profile you can attach with your firewall policy. Clear my point?
Yeah.
Azuma, this is our application control profile. I hope it's clear for you.
Yeah, it's clear. Yes.
Can we take a break for 10 minutes, then we can continue?
Sure. Yeah.
It's at 12:30 on my side. We'll continue at 12:40. Okay.
Okay, it's good. Yeah.
Please turn off your mic.
Do it. Okay.
Hello, dear. Can you hear me? Bosma?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Let's continue our topic now. Okay.
Mhm.
So we are trying to focus on our next profile option. And let's talk about antivirus profile now. Antivirus profile. What is antivirus profile? So in laptop, for example, in end user machine, we have a small antivirus application, right?
Mhm.
In every end user machine, we have a small antivirus application. And this small antivirus application can detect viruses. Yes, if you have up-to-date signature, this is small antivirus application like Kaspersky or Avast antivirus or McAfee. Okay, this is small antivirus application can detect viruses, but the problem is here you have a small database. Okay, here you have a small database, small virus database. For example, here you have 5K signature, attack signature, or 10K attack signatures, or 15K attack signature. So your small antivirus application can detect viruses, but limited viruses. Bosuma, clear my point?
It's clear, yeah.
So we have same type of engine, same type of concept we have in firewall scenario, in any next generation firewall scenario. Same type of concept we have antivirus engine. But here we have big database. Database is big. It means this firewall can detect a lots of attack. For example, in FortiGate, we have 1 lakh signatures, 1.5 lakh attack signatures. Clear now, my point? So this
Mhm.
firewall can detect a lots of attack. To utilize antivirus profile, you need to buy antivirus license first. You can go to Fortiguard. Here you can verify your antivirus license. If you have antivirus license, proper license, then you can set a scheduled time. For example, I want to download latest signature update after every 1 hour. Then you can go to security profile. How to create profile? It's a simple task. But if you want to utilize in a real network, you need proper license and up-to-date signatures from FortiGuard server. Bozuma, clear my point?
It's clear, yeah.
If you have up-to-date signature and proper license, okay, then you can go to antivirus profile. Here we have a default profile, or in case if you want to create your own profile, you can click on create new. Let's go with this default profile. So into this default profile, we have what? Antivirus scan. Okay, if virus detect, you can take action. You can block the session or you can monitor the session. Monitor the session means what? Inside machine can access this virus file, and you as a firewall administrator, you are monitoring. You are monitoring. And these are called protocol decoders, or you can say inspected protocol. You can see here we have option HTTP, SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, Post Office version 3, IMAP, FTP, CIFS. So if anyone trying to download virus file, virus information through these protocol, so you can take a action. Okay, if anyone trying to download virus through HTTP connection, yes, I want to block this traffic. Through SMTP connection, yes, I want to block this traffic. So into this profile, you can enable your inspected protocol as per your requirement. For example, you want to inspect only HTTP, SMTP, and POP3. So you can enable only 3 options. Okay, let's try to enable all the options. For example, just click on OK. This profile you can attach with your policy. This profile you can attach with your policy. Let's go to rule. Let's go to rule, and you can disable this option, application control. I'm not using application control right now. Antivirus profile, you can attach your profile now. And in SSL inspection, you have to enable deep inspection. Why? Why? Because if you check your security profile, antivirus profile, You can check your profile option. You can see HTTPS option is not available. Bozuma, see?
Yes, it's missing. Yeah.
HTTPS option is not available here. So in case inside machine is trying to download virus information through HTTPS connection, you have up-to-date signature, but your firewall, your antivirus profile cannot detect this malicious activity. No. Okay, that's why whenever you are adding your antivirus profile with your firewall policy, you have to enable deep packet inspection. You have to enable what? Deep packet inspection in with antivirus profile. In deep inspection, what is deep inspection exactly? You can let me show you. You can go to security profile, you can go to SSL and SSH decryption inspection. I'm just giving you idea. This is NSC 7 training, Bozoma, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Concept, but I'm only giving you idea. You can see here we have a default decryption SSL and SSH inspection policy. This is called deep inspection policy, and it is in a read only. You can see now this message, full inspection, full SSL inspection. So this is what default rule, okay? SSL inspection profile rule. And because of this rule, your firewall can decrypt HTTPS connection. Bozoma, clear my point?
Yes.
So this is predefined. This is predefined. In case if you want to create your own, if you want to create your own decryption policy or SSL, SSH inspection profile, so yes, you can create. Okay. But
Mm-hmm.
let's go to policy now. Let's go to policy now. And I can enable antivirus and SSL inspection. Yes, I can go with deep inspection. Log allow traffic, all session logs, click on OK. Now, in a real network, if you are working with licensed device, for example, if you are working with any licensed device, so for testing, what you can do for testing, okay, your antivirus profile is working or not properly, how you can do your testing. So for testing, you can use these two websites, okay, eicar.org, eicar.org, and wicar.org. Do you have any idea about these websites?
No, never heard about it.
So these are two websites most network administrators are using, security administrators are using to download anti-malware test file. Okay, from this website, you can download virus. Bozoma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so what you can do, you can go to LAN machine. In a real network, you can go to LAN machine. If you have up-to-date antivirus signature, okay, you want to do testing, it's working or not properly. So you can go to a LAN machine and you can open these two websites, eicar.org. Just click on download anti-malware test file. I'm not downloading this virus file. I'm only giving you idea. You can see here we have, these are virus file, Bozuma.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to crash any one machine, just open this website and download these files. Done. These are anti-malware test files. And when you click on this file, when you download these files, FortiGate Firewall, your antivirus profile can detect virus based on antivirus signature database and can take action. So you can use this website, eicar.org for testing or wicar.org. You can click on test malware here, and these are virus. I'm not downloading, I'm giving you idea. Clear now, my point?
Yes, it's clear. Yeah.
Yes. So this is what our antivirus profile. What is file blocking profile? What is file blocking or file filter profile? In file filter profile, we can work with file type or file extension. Okay, you can click on create new. Let's create a file filter profile. I'm giving a name file hyphen filter one. And now you can you can create a rule, click on create new. What information you can add into this rule? So you can add a name, you can select your protocols, you can select your traffic, uploading, downloading, or both. You can select your file type. Okay, here you can select your file extension, file type or file extension. After that, you can take action. You want to monitor or you want to block? You want to monitor or you want to block? Okay, let's add file type or file extension. Click on plus sign, and these are what? These are file extensions. These are what? File extension. I'm looking for exe file. I'm looking for PDF file. I'm looking for zip file, for example. Yes. So if anyone trying to access these file types, these file extensions, okay, uploading or downloading through these protocols, action I'm using what? Block. I want to block this traffic. So you can select your action block. And now I'm giving a name. I'm giving a name, for example, for exe. Just click on OK. And this profile I can attach with firewall policy. Let's try this. You can go to firewall policy. You can go to policy rule. And I'm not using this antivirus. I'm using what? File filter. Let's add our file filter profile. Click on OK. So you can do this testing. Okay. This is not a virus file. I'm not downloading virus file. I'm downloading simple exe file and PDF file or zip file. Bozuma. Okay. So you can do your testing. Okay. This
Yeah.
lab you can do your testing. For example, I'm trying to access google.com. Google.com. I'm trying to access, for example, facebook.com. Okay, I'm facing some issue. Wait. Okay, this will take time. So you can go to log and report, click on file filter, and here you can get a logs. Right now, I'm not receiving, no problem. Google.com, Google.com I can access. Let's try to download any exe file, WinSCP, download. Okay, let's add one more information. Wazuma, can you hear me?
Yes.
Let's add one more information. This will take time. So let's try to do our testing with HTML file type also. So you can add what? HTML. If anyone trying to access HTML file, HTML page, now we can try. Okay. Let's close. And if you are trying to access facebook.com, google.com, or any web page, it's a HTML page, right?
Yeah.
So let's try to access HTML page, facebook.com. You can go to verify here, log and report, file filter, and yes, you can see you are trying to access this website and action is block. Why? Because you are trying to access HTML
HTML.
page.
Yeah.
And remember our filter name for exe. Remember our filter name. Let me show you filter name.
Yes.
Filter name is for exe. Let me show you. See, for exe. Clear? The simple profile option, file filter.
It's clear, yeah.
Okay. Let's go to next. Okay, let's talk about one more point in application control. One more point, okay, in application control. So with application control, you can detect, your firewall can detect application, right? Based on this application signature data, right?
Yes.
So right now, this firewall can detect 2,304 application. And these are well-known application all over the world, right? These are well-known application. Now, in case, in my network, we have some custom application. For example, okay, we have some custom application, for example. Then, for example, in my company, okay, I have multiple branch offices, okay. In my company, they are using their own custom application, okay. And I want to monitor this application. I want to block this application, for example. Then, then we can go with application signature option, okay. You can click on application signature and you can create custom application signature. Clear my point?
Clear, yeah.
So you can get application signature data, okay, from your application developer team. They can provide you application signature data. You can just paste here your application signature data. You can give a name. For example, application name is ABC-desk. Okay. You can paste your this application signature data. Your developer team will provide you. Osama. Your application developer team, they can provide you application code, signature code. You can just paste your application signature data here. You can give a name for this application. And now this application is now visible in your data. It is visible in your data. Clear now? And
That's
now
clear,
what you can do? Now you can go to application and filter. Okay, you can search your application. For example, this is your application. Just example. You can search your application, add selected, and you can select action. Today, I want to block this application. So you can take action. Clear? This is the point. This is what? Custom application signature. Custom application signature. I hope this point is clear. Simple task.
yeah. It's clear, yes.
Okay, let's go to antivirus. Oh, sorry, let's go to our web filtering profile. This is our last profile discussion. Web filtering. So what is web filtering? In web filtering, you can work with URLs or URL categories. Okay, for example, I have this URL, I have this website. I don't know anything about this website, but I want to block in my network. I want to block in my network. So you can do this. You can do this with web filtering profile. And you can see here we have two predefined profile here, monitor all and default profile. So in web filtering, we have two default profile, right? Two predefined profile. If you go with monitor all, so yes, we have monitor action. We have monitor action for everything. See, right? Monitor, right? Monitor action for everything. Monitor means what? Inside machine can access, right? And you as a firewall administrator, you are monitoring. You are monitoring. Now, if you go with this default profile, into this default profile, yes, we have a default action. Default action, for some categories you have monitor, for some categories you have block, right? For some categories you have allow. So you have default action. Okay, now in case if you want to create your own profile, you can click on create new. You can give a name for this profile. So web-filter11, just a profile name. Profile name. And now here you can decide. Here you can go with Fortiguard category based filter. Fortiguard category based filter. You can go with allow users to override block categories. You can go with static URL filter. What is static URL filter? Here you can work with any specific URL. Any specific URL. Was clear my point?
Yes.
Okay, give me 2 minutes only, okay? Was 2 minutes.
Okay, sure.
Hello, Bozuma, can you hear me, dear?
Yeah.
Okay, let's continue our topic now. So here we can go with static URL filter. In a static URL filter, you can work with any specific URLs. Let's start our discussion with FortiGuard category-based filter, this option. What is category-based filter? So every website has a category, okay? Every website has a category. For example, you can open Fortinet website category check. You can open this. Wait. You can open this fortiguard.com/web filter. This website can help you to get the information about any website, detailed information like website categories and other information. For example, I'm looking for this URL. Okay, I'm looking for this URL information. So you can paste here. You can paste. And you can see now, as per FortiGate, this website, this URL is a part of file sharing and storage category. Bosuma,
Mm-hmm.
file sharing. This website is what? File sharing and storage category website. You can paste any URL here. You can paste any URL here. For example, I'm trying to paste facebook.com, for example. Facebook, www.facebook.com. So facebook.com, as per FortiGate, it's a social networking category website. Okay, social networking category website. You can click on rating history. You can get rating history information and other information here. You can get the category information. Just click on. So this is social networking category website. So my point is, in case if you want to get the information about any website here, URLs here, you can open this fortiguard.com/web filter. So every website has a category. Bosuma.
Mm-hmm.
You my point? Every website has a category.
It's clear,
You
yeah.
can just enable this option, FortiGuard category-based filter, and we are getting a warning message. This device is not licensed for the FortiGuard category-based filter service. Traffic may be blocked if this option is enabled. My point is we cannot block any latest URL information. Okay, you can do your testing, but in case if you're looking for, you want to block any latest URL, no. So now you can see here we have some category option. These are predefined categories. We have in FortiGate Firewall, predefined categories like adult and mature content, bandwidth consuming, bandwidth consuming, okay, general interest. See, for example, if you go with this bandwidth consuming category, so these are what website categories: file sharing and storage category website, streaming media and download category website, YouTube. YouTube is a good example for
Mm-hmm.
streaming media and download category website.
Yeah.
So
On,
you can click on any category. You can click on any category and you can take action. You can take these actions. Okay, you can go with allow, monitor, and block. You are familiar now with these three options, right?
Mm-hmm.
Monitor, allow, and block. With monitor option, yes, I'm monitoring, right? Inside machine trying to access these websites. Yes, I'm monitoring. I want to monitor. Allow means what? I don't want to do any kind of process. I trust this website category. I want to allow. With block option, yes, I want to block this complete category. Clear?
Yeah.
Now, what about this warning message? Warning and authenticate. So you can just right click on category, go to warning. So in warning, you can get a warning page to inside user. You can get a warning page. Okay. Yes, you can access this website. No problem. You can access this website, but this category is only allow for 1 hour, 5 minutes. Just click on OK. Just click on OK. So you can access this website, but this website is only allow for 1 hour, 5 minutes. So you can give a warning message to inside user. Clear now, Mazuma?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can go with next option. It's called authenticate. Authenticate means what? Only authenticated group. Only authenticated group can access this website category, and they are only allow for 1 hour, 5 minutes. So you can add your group information, how to create user, how to create group. We can discuss today, no problem. How to create user and group. Okay, this is our topic. Okay, we can discuss in firewall authentication. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
but let's create some group account for testing. So you can click on plus sign, create, and I'm creating a group. It's called mkt-grp. Okay, you can add your user account member. So I don't have any user account right now. Let's create, for example, create user. Type is local user. It means I'm creating user account in local database. Click on next. You can give a name, for example, user 5, password 123. Click on next, next, submit. You can add this user account, and now you can add this group account into this configuration. So only marketing group, if they are authenticated, then yes, they can access this website category only for 1 hour, 5 minutes. Just click on OK. Clear now this point, these
It's
actions.
clear, yes.
Now see, let's try to block something. Okay, I want to block file sharing and storage category website. I want to block streaming media and download category website. Okay, I want to block gaming category websites. I want to block news and media category website, social networking category website. Okay, political organization category website, shopping category websites. So you can see a lots of category options you have. A lots of category options. See, you can expect.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I want to block, for example, I want to block finance and banking category website. Just click on OK. Just click on OK. And this profile you can attach with your policy. Let's go to firewall policy. Okay, rule number 1. And I'm trying to add web filtering profile. Web filtering profile. And profile name is what? Web filter 11. When you add your web filter profile in SSL inspection, you need to attach certificate inspection option. Okay. So I want to check what certificate inside machine trying to access website with expired certificate or not. Okay. So you can enable certificate inspection. Clear my point, Bozuma?
Yes.
Just click on OK. And from inside machine, I'm trying to access some website, social networking category website. Let's try to access facebook.com, for example. See, web page block. Bozuma, See,
Yes.
web-based block. Inside machine cannot access. And you can also verify log information. You can go to web filter and see facebook.com, amazon.com. Why? Because they both are what? Social networking category website. And it is blocked by, if you right click and add your policy information, let me add this policy ID profile name. Just click on apply. So policy ID is rule 1 and profile name is what? Remember our profile name? Web
Yes.
filter 11. Yes, this is profile.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's go to profile again. Let's go to security profile, web filtering profile, and web filter. So with this option, what you are doing, you are trying to, you are trying to block this complete category. Okay, I'm trying to block this complete gaming category website. I'm trying to block this complete news and media category website, social networking category website, complete category.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now here we have an option. For example, scenario is what? For example, in my network, I have sales team and marketing team, and they want to access social networking category website. They want to access news and media category website. Okay, into this profile, no one can access, right? No one
Mm-hmm.
can access this social networking category website. So here we have an option, allow users to override block categories. So you can just enable this option. Now you can go with what? Group that can override. Yes, I have a group. For example, I have a group. This marketing group, for example, can override this website category based filter. So allow user to override block categories. Group that can override, yes, marketing group, for example. And if this group can override this website category, so yes, they can utilize this profile. Remember our monitor all.
Yes.
So this is the benefit of this monitor all profile. This is the requirement. Why we have two predefined profile? So I can go with monitor all. It means inside marketing group can access, but I'm monitoring. Clear now this point?
Mm-hmm. It's
Just
clear, yeah.
allow user. So either you can go with category based filter or you can go with allow user to override block categories, override block categories. And now you can go with static URL filter. What is static URL filter? In case if I want to block any specific URL. Okay, I'm looking for any specific URL. So you can go with static URL filter. And in static URL filter, you can enable this URL filter option. You can enable URL filter, click on create new, and you can go with type. So here we have a type simple, or you can go with a regular expression wildcard. So regular expression and wildcard both are same. What is simple option? Simple means what? You can simply type your URL. For example, I have this URL. I don't know anything about this URL, but you can paste your URL and I want to allow. Just click on OK. You can click on create new. I'm looking for www.facebook.com. Action. Yes, I want to allow. Just click on OK. So into this static URL filter, what you have facebook.com action is allowed. And in your category based filter, all social networking category websites are blocked, right?
Mm-hmm.
Osma? If
Yes.
inside machine will hit on this profile, then firewall will check this URL information in static URL filter first. I'm talking about sequence, Bazuma.
Yes,
I'm talking
like
about sequence.
override, yeah.
So firewall will check all URLs information in static URL filter first. If information is not available, then it will go and check in categories. It will go and check in category. So you can you can click on create new. You can go with simple option and you can
Mhm.
type your simple URL, no problem. What is regular expression in wildcard? Regular expression in wildcard. So let's go to Notepad. The regular expression in wildcard. So what is a regular expression in wildcard? Here you can work with keyword option. Okay, syntax. These are what? These are a regular expression and wildcard syntax. Okay, syntax. My point is, if you go to your regular expression or wildcard, if you type news, for example, news only. So I can work with keyword option. Keyword means what? If anyone trying to access ABC. Okay, for example, here I'm using news. If anyone trying to access anything, and in the in URL, in case if there is an option news, okay, that you can see this option ABC or news, the exact character sequence, but anywhere in the string. So if inside machine is trying to access any website, and in website there is a keyword is called news, I want to block. Clear my point, Bozuma?
Yes, it's clear.
You can work with what? You can work with regular expression or wildcard. See, you can click on create new. You can go with other options. Cap ABC. Cap ABC means what? ABC at the beginning of the string. Beginning of the string. For example, news247.com. Okay, so if anyone trying to access any website, and in website it is start with news, for example, I want to block. Example is what? News247.com. Now you can go with ABC dollar sign. It means ABC at the end of the string. For example, 247news.com. You can go with A pipe B. It means either A or either B. For example, if anyone trying to access any website, and in website there is a keyword is called news and media. I want to block, for example, just click on OK. So either A or B. So multiple options are available. I'm not using all the options, but my point is you can go with the regular expression or wildcard. Bozuma, clear my point?
Yes.
Now we can go with block invalid URL. So for example, if any inside machine trying to access any website with expired certificate. So as per FortiGate, it's an invalid URL. And if you want to block, just enable this option. Just enable. Now you can go with block malicious URL discovered by 40 sandbox. 40 sandbox. 40 sandbox. For example, see, 40 sandbox is a separate device in FortiGate. In case if you are working with Palo Alto, we have a same concept is called wildfire. In Palo Alto, wildfire concept. Here in FortiGate, it's called 40 sandbox. So wildfire or 40 sandbox, what they can do? They can only detect latest attack. They can only detect latest attack. They cannot block. So, okay, so in your network, if you have 40 sandbox, and your 40 sandbox is connected with all your firewall devices. So if 40 sandbox will detect any URL as a malicious URL, 40 sandbox will inform this update to firewall. Firewall can block this URL. Clear my point?
Mm-hmm.
So for this, you can just enable this option. What? Block malicious URL discovered by 40 sandbox. Just enable this option. Now, content filtering, you can go with content filtering. So you can enable this option. You can click on create new. In content filtering, what we have, wildcard or a regular expression. It's the same like here. But what is the difference? Here we have what? Here we can go with language. For example, if anyone trying to use any bad keyword, for example, okay? For example, kill, okay? And with what language? Any other language. Fortinet Firewall can detect and can take action. Clear now, my point?
Does it detect the name of the website
It will
or
detect
the
it will detect
content?
language. For example, if anyone trying to access this keyword, okay?
Okay, okay.
This keyword in any language, any language. So FortiGate Firewall has a database. If anyone trying to access, use this keyword in Japanese language, for example, okay? Trying to access in Thai language, for example, FortiGate Firewall can detect and can take an action. Action what? Exempt or block.
Okay.
It's a FortiGate Firewall feature. Clear now?
Mm-hmm.
This is what our web filtering profile. So you can create your web filtering profile, and profile you can attach with your firewall policy. I hope this option is clear for you.
It's clear, yes.
Okay, so this is what our profile discussion in 2 hours. This is what our profile discussion. Can we take a break for 10 minutes, Bozuma?
Yeah, sure.
Then we can start our this section. Now we can work with this sections. Okay. And
Mm-hmm.
today we can start firewall authentication topic. This will take time. Okay. This will take time.
Okay.
So let's take a break. On my side, it's a 122. We will continue at 132. Okay. After 10 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Hello, Bozuma, can you hear me, dear?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, can we continue our topic now?
Sure, yeah.
Okay. Now let's try to focus on firewall authentication concept. Okay. And this is
Mm.
interesting topic. Wait. Firewall authentication. So why firewall authentication topic is required? In Fortinet, you can say firewall authentication. In case if you are working with Palo Alto firewall, you can say user ID concept. You can say user ID concept. And in checkpoint firewall, you can say identity awareness concept. So why firewall authentication is required? I have one FortiGate firewall box, and this firewall device is connected with LAN side portion. This is your LAN side network. In LAN side network, you have multiple computers, and this side you are using as a ISP side portion. Now, as per your policy, this is outside server 8.8.8.8. So as per your policy, firewall policy, remember our policy configuration, Bozuma?
Mm-hmm.
In policy, what information we are adding? We are adding incoming interface and outgoing interface information, right?
Yes.
So we have incoming interface port number 2, outgoing interface port number 1, source IP, right? Then
Mm-hmm.
destination IP, then service or protocol, and action is what? Allow, right? Source IP, for
Correct.
example, I can define destination IP, I can define service and protocol, and action is allow. So as per your firewall policy, this is a rule, and rule name is, for example, rule 1. So because of this rule 1, this inside machine, this 192.168.10.10, okay, can communicate with this outside server. Traffic is traveling. Now you as a firewall administrator, you are trying to verify log information. Log information. Okay, so if someone will hit on this rule number 1, if someone will hit on this rule number 1, I want to verify log information. So in logs, I can only get what? In logs, I can only get IP address information. I can get source IP and destination IP information. I don't have full visibility. Bozuma, clear my point?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yes.
don't have full visibility. I have only IP address information. I don't know which user account. Which user account is trying to access this malicious file? Which user account is trying to click on this malicious link? Okay. I don't know. I don't
Mm-hmm.
have full visibility. I have only IP address information, and maybe multiple users are working. Multiple users are working on this machine, okay, on a different time. So for full visibility, we can go with firewall authentication concept. For full visibility, what you can do, you can create a user account. You can create user account. And to create user account, you have two options. You can create user account in local database, or you can, for example, if you are working in a small network, then yes, you can create user account in local database. Or in case if you are working in a big network, okay, where you have a remote authentication server, for example, remote authentication server, for example, you have a radius server in your network, or TechX server, or LDAP server, or you can say Microsoft Active Directory domain and service. So my point is, if you are working in a big network, yes, you can go with these remote authentication database server. How to configure radius and TechX, this is not our task, Bosuma, okay?
Mm-hmm.
For to configure radius and TechX, you can go with a separate training in Cisco. It's called Cisco ICE, Identity Service Engine. It's a separate training. Okay, how to configure LDAP server and ADDS server. This is not our task. To configure ADDS server, LDAP server, you need MCSA and MCSE certified server engineer, Microsoft certified server administrator. In our training, I can show you integration with Microsoft Active Directory. Yes, we can prepare. We can prepare one ADDS server. This is ADDS server or LDAP server, you can say ADDS. This will take 15 to 20 minutes, Bosuma. Okay. So we can prepare this LDAP server. Okay. Because I want to show you integration with remote authentication data. Okay. How to create user account in local database. It's a simple task. Okay. It's a simple task. You can create
Okay.
user account in local database. But ADDS is an important topic. Why? Because in a real network, you will get this option. Okay. So ADDS, we can prepare one ADDS server. It's required only 10 to 15 minutes. So my point is what? Our ADDS we can prepare, and domain name, for example, I'm using abc.com, just a name, just for example, just for testing, abc.com. And these are, okay, these computer, they are the part of this abc.com domain. They are the part of this abc.com domain. And now all the user accounts are available into this centralized database. Server administrator will create all user account into this centralized database. Okay, and these domain users, they can log in with these username and password. They can log in here. They are the part of this domain network. They are domain user. They can log in. So now this time in policy, I can add one more information is called source user. Bozuma. So first, what we can do? First, we can do integration. Clear my point?
Yes.
We can do integration in between FortiGate firewall and ADDS server. It means I'm telling to this FortiGate firewall device, I'm using a remote authentication data. So now in policy, I can add user account information. For example, I'm creating my policy for user 1, for user 2, for user 2. So now once you create your integration, so now users can log in on this machine with username and password. And for example, this inside machine is trying to go to outside. This traffic will go and hit on firewall device. Firewall will check, is there any policy available for this username? Yes, policy is available. So traffic is traveling through the firewall box. Traffic is traveling through the firewall box. And now traffic is traveling through the firewall box. Then yes, this time you can verify your log information. In logs, what you have? You have full visibility. You have domain user account information. Now, in case if you have some guest user in your network, then in case you have some guest user, okay, they are what? Guest user in your network. They are not permanent users. No, they are guest user. I cannot join these computers in with our Active Directory. No, they are guest user, temporary user, you can say. So if I'm looking for full visibility for guest user. So for guest user, we can use a concept is called captive portal. Captive portal concept. Captive portal concept. So we can enable captive portal on this LAN interface. Clear my point, Bosmo?
Yeah. Yes.
Captive portal feature. And for guest user, yes, you can create user account in local database. Yes, for guest user. Otherwise, no problem. You can use a remote authentication data. So my point is you can create user account, some guest user account in database, and you can provide, you as a firewall administrator, you can provide username and password to each guest user. You can provide, for example, this guest user, he can connect his cable. In your network you have DSCP server, and this DSCP server is providing all the IP address information, IP address, mask, gateway, DNS entry. So this guest user has all the information. Okay, and this machine, he is initiating his traffic. When this guest user will hit on this LAN interface, captive portal is enabled now. So firewall will provide him a captive portal page, and he need to authenticate first with captive portal page. So you as a firewall administrator, you can create user account, a local database, or you can use remote database for guest user. You can provide username and password to each guest user. So this guest user, he can log in. He can log in with his username and password. If he is successfully authenticated by FortiGate firewall device, then firewall will check, is there any policy available for this user account? Yes, policy is available. So traffic is traveling through the firewall box. Traffic is traveling through the firewall box. And if traffic is traveling through the firewall box, then yes, this time you have full visibility. You have full visibility for your guest user and for your domain user. Clear my point, Bozoma?
Yes, it's clear.
Okay. Okay, let's create this scenario. Okay, what I'm doing, I'm trying to prepare a lab for this. So let me delete this LDAP. Okay, I'm preparing a new one. Okay, let's go step by step. So I'm trying to power off these two machines. We can add a new machine. Wait. So we have two computers. One is for guest user verification and one is for domain user. And Windows Server operating system I'm using, this is your LDAP server or AD server, you can say. Let's try to prepare this. Okay, let's prepare this LDAP server. Okay, Osmo.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then we can go on FortiGate and FortiGate firewall. Let me reset this firewall device. Okay, I'm not using any configuration. Execute factory reset. So we are trying to prepare this server as a LDAP server, and this IP address I'm using on LDAP 200 200 200, and domain name is abc.com. This will take 15 to 20 minutes to prepare this server as a Active Directory server, Ozuma. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So let's prepare. Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
Please wait, okay? It's taking time. Mosma.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Let's try to log in. So default password is test123. Let's configure IP address first.
Mhm.
ncpa.cpl. As per our topology, I'm trying to configure 200 series of IP address here. So 200.200.200.200. Gateway is firewall IP 200, 200.1, and DNS. DNS is the same IP. Okay, same IP you can configure. IP address is for 200, 200, 200. Same IP you can configure in DNS. Why? Because on same server, I'm trying to install DNS service. Bozuma.
Mhm.
DNS service is required to resolve IP to name and name to IP. Now, alternative DNS, I'm using 8.8.8. Just click on OK, click on close, click on close. Now you can open this server manager option. Here is option server manager. You can click on this add role and feature. This installation can help you, okay, in case if you want to learn integration with Palo Alto, with Checkpoint, with FTD. Okay, this installation is important.
Mhm.
Awesome, okay. If you want to do testing,
Yes.
for example, in 10 to 15 minutes, you can prepare your AD server. So you can click on, okay, wait, it's taking time. Okay, now you can click on add roles and feature.
Mhm.
You can go to next option. You can click on next, next, and we are trying to install these two roles: Active Directory, domain and service, and DNS server. So you can select this checkbox. Select this checkbox, click on add feature, DNS, click on add feature. Now click on next, 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 and restart. Just click on install. This will take time. Please wait.
Mhm.
Bojuma, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, now you can click on close option. And now you can see here is a notification option. Notification option. You can click on promote this server to a domain controller. So you can click on promote this server to our domain controller. And now we can go with add a new forest, this option. Wait, it's working slow. So add a new forest and domain name I'm using as per our design, abc.com. Okay. Our
Mhm.
domain name is abc.com. Just click on next. Okay, now you can set a password here. Pass at the rate 123. You can click on next now. Click on next. Click on next. Next. Now click on next. Now click on install. And now this will take time. Bozuma,
Okay.
this installation process will take time. And once this installation complete, this server will reboot automatically. And this will take minimum 10 minutes. Okay, so let's take a break for 10 minutes. Bozuma.
Okay, it's good. Yeah.
Okay, 10 minutes break.
Mhm.
Okay, it's 2:05 on my side. We will continue at 2:50. This will take time, okay?
Okay, it's good. Yeah.
Please turn off your mic.
Okay, thanks.
Hello, Bojma. Can you hear me, dear?
Yes.
Okay, let's continue our topic now. Okay.
Hmm.
So this server is ready. Okay, let's try to log in. So you can see now your domain name is ABC, domain controller name, and we can try to log. Once you log in with password, you need to change. See, your password has expired and must be changed. So once you log in after Active Directory installation, you need to change password now. So password, I'm using pass@123, pass@123. Click on OK. Now for verification, what we can do, for verification Active Directory is installed or not, you can click on Start button and you can search for Active Directory. You can search for Active Directory. It's working slow.
Hmm.
Active Directory users and computer. So this tab is available. It means Active Directory is installed now. And this is, wait, this is your centralized database, abc.com. This is domain name and this is your centralized database. Microsoft Server Administrator create all the user accounts, group account, OU information into this centralized database. Clear now this point?
Yes.
Okay, let's create some user account because we can do some testing. So I'm creating user account, sales user account. So S1, password pass@123, pass@123. Pass@123. Let's create some other user account. So I'm creating marketing user MKT1. MKT1, click on next. Now password pass@123, pass@123. Next and finish. Let's create sales user, for example, HR user, HR1, HR1. Password pass@123, pass@123. Okay, we can also create group account here. So group, new group, sales-grp, sales group. Now mkt-grp, click on OK, and HR-grp, click on OK. So now HR group, members, add, and I'm trying to add user account. So this is HR group. So let's add HR user, HR1. Yes, HR1, click on OK, click on apply. Now in marketing group, I'm adding marketing user, members. So marketing 1, you can check name. Yes. Click on OK, click on apply, click on OK. Now in sales group, I'm trying to add sales user account S1. Click on OK, click on apply, click on OK. Bojuma, clear my point?
It's clear. Yes.
So you can create user account and group account. Now we can verify one more information here. It's called DNS. DNS service is working or not. So you can click on DNS, this option, DNS, and this is SRV. SRV is what? SRV is this device host name, computer name. Let me show you. This device computer name is SRV. SRV. This is computer name, host name. So now you can expand this SRV. Now you have forward lookup zone, you have reverse lookup zone. So what is forward lookup zone? What is reverse lookup zone? What is primary zone, stub zone, secondary zone? This is not our task, Bezuma. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Bezuma. This is not our task. Okay, this is DNS server administrator responsibility. He can create. Okay, I'm trying to prepare this server as an Active Directory server. That's it. Clear now, my point?
Yes.
So right click, you can right click on reverse lookup zone. Just click on next, 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 and network ID. So we are using 200.200.200. Click on next, finish. And now you can right click on a SRV, refresh this page, right click and click on launch NS lookup. Click on launch NS lookup. So you can see we are facing some issue. We are getting some message DNS request timed out, default server unknown. So to troubleshoot this problem, you can open ncpa.cpl, right click on LAN card, you can go to properties, and you can uncheck this option, Internet Protocol TCP/IP version 6, and you can go to TCP/IP protocol IP version 4 properties, and now you can see IP address is removed in DNS. So let's configure again 200.200.200.200. And alternative DNS is 8.8.8. Just click on OK. Just click on close. Just click on close. Now you can refresh this page again, and you can right click on launch NS lookup. So this time we are getting a proper response. See srv.abc.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bozuma clear?
Yes, it's
So this
clear.
server is ready. This Active Directory server is ready. So it's required only 15 to 20 minutes to prepare this server as Active Directory. Let's go to firewall device. Let's go to firewall device. Port number 1. Edit port number 1. Set mode static. Set IP 192.168.1.190/24. Set allows HTTP, HTTPS, ping, and SSH. Okay, let's try to access this firewall device. Now let's go to network option, and we can configure our LAN and WAN interface first. So port number 1, we are using as a WAN interface. WAN interface, click on OK. And now port number 2. Port number 2 is a LAN port, 200.200.1/24. Ping service, click on OK. Now static route, create new, 192.168.1.1. Exit interface, WAN port number 1. Okay, clear this basic configuration, Wazuma.
Yes, it's clear. Yeah.
Now let's go to user and authentication tab. This is our topic. User and authentication. You can click on user definition to create user account in local database. You can click on create new, and here I'm using type. This is what type. Local user is what? It's a type, database type. If you have any remote authentication user, so yes, you can select these options. But right now, I'm creating user account in local database. So local user is what? It's a type. Just click on next, and I'm creating a user 5, password 123. Click on next, submit. Now I'm creating one more user account, user 6, password 123. Click on next, submit. You can also create group accounts. Okay, let's create a group account here. Click on create new. You can give a name for this group account, and you can see if I'm trying to create a group account right now, we have three options, right, Mozuma?
Mm-hmm.
Name, type, and what? Member, right? We have only
Yeah.
three options. Only three options right now, right now. Okay, let's give a name. So, for example, local hyphen users, members. Yes, I have two user account, user 5 and 6. Just click on OK. Just click on OK, user account. Now, in case if you are looking for integration, for example, in your network, you have Microsoft Active Directory server. And if you are looking for integration, yes, you can go to Radius server. Radius server. So first you can verify your connectivity. Execute ping. I'm trying to verify my connectivity with AD server 200, 200, 200, 200. This is AD server IP and I'm getting reply. If I'm getting reply, if I have a connectivity, so you can click on LDAP server. You can click on create new. And here you can create your LDAP server entry. Bozuma.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's create an entry. So I'm giving a name LDAP hyphen server. And what is LDAP server IP address? 200, 200, 200, 200. This is server IP address, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can check now. IP config 200, 200, 200. Now this is default port number for LDAP. Now you can give a distinguished name. What is DN number or distinguished name? This is your domain name. Into the scenario, this is your domain name, abc.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this ABC is your first domain controller name, and this com is your second domain controller name. So you can give a name here. So how to give a name into this distinguished name? Syntax is what? DC, domain controller. DC equal to ABC, comma DC equal to com. Now in bind type, you can click on regular and you can give a full path for username. So this is administrator account. This admin account is available in users tab, and this users tab is available in abc.com, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's give a path. So you can give a cn equal to administrator, administrator, comma cn equal to users tab, comma dc equal to abc, comma dc equal to com. And what is administrator password? So we are using pass at the rate 123. If everything is okay, if all the informations are okay, you can just click on test connectivity. You are getting a message. What? Successful. If you change password, for example, let's change something. And if you click on test connectivity, Wazuma, clear my point?
Yes, it's clear. Yeah.
So I'm using 123, pass 123, pass at the rate 123. Just click on test connectivity. Just click on OK. So you can create your entry. You can do your integration. And now you can go to user group. You can click on create new. And now this time you are getting a new option, right?
Mm-hmm.
Previously you were getting only these options, name, type, and members. And now you have two options, new option in group. So you can give a name for this group. I'm telling what remote hyphen users. So members, I'm not adding local user members. This time I'm using remote group. Click on add. And yes, I have remote server, LDAP server. If you click here, you can see you can verify all the database. See this database now. This
Mm-hmm.
database is visible here. Let me show you. For example, for example, remember our marketing group.
Yes.
Remember our HR group
HR, yeah.
and sales group.
Mm-hmm.
So database is visible here in FortiGate firewall. In FortiGate firewall, if you are creating a new group, for example, here, let's create a new group. For example, std -grp. Click on OK. So you can refresh this page. You can refresh this page. You can get std hyphen. See, was
It's
clear my
very
point?
quick, yeah. It's in sync.
You can add all results. All the results. Just click on OK. Just click on OK. Done. Your integration. Done. Your integration. Now, in case if you are creating your policy, in policy, you can decide. In policy, you can add your IP address information. And for source user, either you can go with some local user account or you can go with group account. Or remember our LDAP server entry?
Mm-hmm.
Just add here. See, remote users. Clear my point?
Yeah. Yes, it's clear.
Okay. So let's go to configuration. Okay. Let's go to this topology. And I'm trying to prepare this topology for domain user authentication and guest user authentication. So this machine will take time. Now let's start our discussion with guest users. So let's talk about captive portal concept first. Bosuma, okay? I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to work with what? I'm trying to work with guest user account. This is guest user, and you can verify IP address for this guest user. This is new machine. So we can configure IP address, right? ncpa.cpl. So on LAN side network properties, okay, on LAN side network, what I have, I'm using 200 series of IP address. So 200, 200, 200, 200 dot, for example, 24, 200, 200, 200 dot 1, and for internet, 192, 168, 1.1, and 8.8.8. Click on OK, click on close. So my point is here we have proper IP address configuration. Proper IP address configuration. And this is guest user. Okay, this machine is not part of domain. You can right click and verify. Right click on my computer, go to properties. Go to properties. You can verify here. This machine is not part of any domain. This machine is a part of work group.
Group.
Okay. So now for guest user, what I can do? For guest user, you can go to FortiGate firewall device. You can go to network tab, click on interface, and this is your LAN port number 2. For captive portal, you can enable security mode option. Security mode. When you enable, you can see here's the option. What? Captive portal. So we have authentication portal page. In local database, in FortiGate firewall local database, we have authentication portal page. This is what local. Or in case in your network, you have your own authentication portal. So yes, you can click on external and you can give a full path for this file. For testing, what I'm doing for testing, I'm using local authentication portal. Mozuma, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any external authentication portal page. So I'm using local page. Okay, this is common option. Okay, local page is available in Checkpoint in Palo Alto. Now you can go with user access. So you are trying to give captive portal page for all, or if you want to restrict any group, for example, if traffic is initiated from a specific group, please provide him captive portal page. Or you can exempt any source IP. Any source IP. In which scenario we can exempt any source IP? For example, if traffic is initiated from network
Inside.
network print network printer. So network printer don't have any page to log in, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clear my point? So
Yes.
if network printer or IP camera. So if traffic is initiated from IP camera going to hit on this LAN interface, IP camera traffic, or a network printer, no need to provide captive portal page. So you can exempt some source IP address. If anyone trying to go on particular destination, I want to exempt. Trying to access particular service, I want to exempt. You can decide. Okay, I'm not trying to exempt any information right now. Just click on OK. Just click on OK, captive portal. Now, what is the next step? Next step, you can go to policy and we can create a policy rule. Click on create new. Policy rule is what? Rule 1, incoming interface, LAN port number 2, outgoing interface, WAN port number 1, source IP is any, and source user. Source user, you can use user 5, user 6, or you can use remote user. So for captive portal, what I'm doing? For captive portal, I'm using local database. Okay, Bosma?
Yes.
I will show you both options. Okay, into this practical, I'm using local database. And for domain user, yes, I will use this remote database. This remote database. So let's go to local user account. Destination is what? Any. Services is what? Any. Action is accept. NAT is enable. I'm looking for all session logs. Click on OK. So this is your firewall policy. And this is your policy ID. Policy ID 1. So now let's go to CLI command. CLI command, and you can use a command config firewall policy. So I'm trying to go into firewall policy. You can click on edit, and I'm trying to edit policy ID 1. I'm trying to edit policy ID 1. You can go into your policy ID and you can use set disclaimer enable. What is disclaimer page? What is disclaimer page? Disclaimer is just like an agreement something. Osuma. Okay.
Okay.
I will show you this disclaimer page. Let's try to enable first. And you can enable disclaimer page with CLI command only. You can type end command to save your configuration changes. So from LAN machine, from this guest machine, I'm trying to initiate some traffic. Okay. I'm trying to initiate some traffic.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, it's working slow. So let's try to initiate some traffic. This machine will get a captive portal page. I'm trying to access. See, Bozoma. See,
Yes.
authentication required. So you as a firewall administrator, you can provide username and password to all guest user. So yes, guest user can try to log in. So remember our user account, user 5,
Mm-hmm.
user 6, right? Let's
Yeah.
try to log in with user 5. Password 123. We are using click on continue. If you click on continue, my point is if this user account is successfully authenticated by FortiGate Firewall Box database, so this inside machine will get a agreement page. This is disclaimer page. This is what? Disclaimer page. Like agreement something. Okay, agreement something.
Okay.
For example, you cannot access any malicious website, malicious file. Are you agree with this agreement? So after successful authentication, if you click on no, I decline. For example, after successful authentication, if you click on no, I decline, you can see you cannot access. You are getting a message what? Return to disclaimer. So
Mm-hmm.
you have to click on Yes, I agree. So when you click on yes, I agree, let's try to access. Let's try to access anything now. Okay, I'm trying to access, for example, facebook.com. I'm trying to access google.com. It's working slow. Please wait. Google.com. See, Bojuma, can you hear me? See, you can access google.com. Okay, you can access google.com with this browser. You can access Facebook. Wait,
Yeah.
let's initiate more traffic. Now, once inside machine authenticate and trying to access anything, he can access, right? But now
Yeah.
you as a firewall administrator, if you want to verify, someone has trying to access any website or application or not, so you can go to log and report. You can go to forward traffic, and here you can verify your this time you can verify your user account information also. See what with IP address, what you have? User 5 information. Was Uma clear my point?
Mm-hmm.
User 5 information. This time you have full visibility. You can go to dashboard. You can click on user and devices, and you can click on firewall users. Here you can get all authenticated user account information. And yes, user 5 is authenticated, right?
Yeah.
And user 5 is using 200.224 IP address. Duration is 4 minutes 2 seconds. Traffic volume information, method firewall. And now after some time, you as a firewall administrator, if you want deauthenticate, yes, you can click on OK. Now inside machine trying to access anything, trying to access anything again, he need to authenticate again. Let me show you. Inside machine now trying to access anything. See, now inside
Okay.
machine need to authenticate. For example, I'm
Okay.
trying to log in with user 6, for example. Password 123, click on continue. If this inside machine successfully authenticated, he will get for disclaimer page. And yes, I agree. I agree. And now I can try to access any website. Okay, for example, google.com. Now I can access. Now I can access google.com, anything. Okay. As per your policy, traffic is traveling. If traffic is traveling, so you can go to log and report, forward traffic, and you can verify now user 6 information. It's taking time. See, user 6. Clear? This
Yes, it's clear. Yeah.
guest user authentication.
Hmm.
Now we can focus on domain user authentication. Let's take a break for 10 minutes, Mosma. Okay.
Okay, that's good.
Then we can finish this topic today. Domain user authentication. It's a 2:45 on my side. We will continue at 2:55. Okay.
Okay, it's good. Yeah,
Yeah.
thanks.
Hello, Bojuma. Can you hear me, dear? Hello, Bojuma. Can you hear me, dear?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Let's continue our topic now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we are trying to focus on domain user authentication. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And this new machine. Okay, let's configure IP address first, right? ncpa.cpl, right click properties, Internet Protocol TCP/IP version 4 properties, and we can configure IP address 200, 200, 234, 200, 200, 200.1, 192, 16. Okay, wait. 200, 200, 200. This is Active Directory IP address. Osuma.
Mm-hmm.
So this is what in DNS I'm using Active Directory IP address, and alternative DNS is 8.8.8. Why? I'm using this IP address as a DNS because DNS service we are using in Active Directory. So now, once you configure your IP address, you can right click on my computer. You can go to properties. You can click on change setting. Wait, it's working slow. Okay, you can click on change setting and you can click on change. And by default, this machine is a part of work group, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm using this machine as a member of domain. So domain name is what? abc.com. This is our domain, right? Remember our
Yes.
Active Directory? Let me show you. Our Active Directory domain is what? abc.com. So pass at the rate 123 abc.com. And now you can click on OK. Just click on yes. And now name. So administrator name is ADMINISTRATOR. Password pass at the rate 123. So admin permission, just click on OK. See, we are getting a message. Welcome to abc.com domain. So this machine is a part of Active Directory. Bozuma, clear my point?
Yes, it's
So
clear.
now you can log in. All the user accounts, are available into this centralized database, but you can log in here into this machine. I will show you. Wait. Bozuma, can you hear me?
Yes.
Uh, Do you want to continue your NSC 5, NSC 7 training?
Yes, yeah.
Okay, so please update me because I have a batch. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Next week I have a corporate training. So I'm free on 4. Okay.
Uh, what do you mean for 4th of the November?
4th November. Yes, 4th November. So
Okay,
you can continue your training, okay, from 4. Or in case, see, we can finish our training on 24. This 14.8. Okay.
mm-hmm.
Maximum 24, 23, we can finish our training. And
Yeah.
from 24, 25, you can continue your training. But next week for 4 days, I'm not available. I'm available for other corporate training. You can start from 1st November. This sequence you can follow. And we can do 4-hour sessions, same time, on same time. This because I think this is your comfortable time, right? For training.
Well, for me normally is 8 hours, but yeah, if for me is the whole day training, but yeah,
Yes. Actually, I have other
it's
batches, okay? That's why I need to manage.
oh yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah, we
So
can
please try to understand. I have other batches, so that's
Mhm.
why. So you can take 4-hour session, and don't worry, it will finish maximum like NSC 5, 40 manager, 40 analyzer, then NSC 7 enterprise firewall and Fortinet SD-WAN. It's required maximum 2 week. So maximum from from for example, if we finish our training 24 till 24, so 25 you can do one session, 25 you can do one session, and then you can do a session from 1 to 40. You can finish your NSC 5 and NSC 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. Maximum 13 to 14 you can finish your training. And I'm talking about uh 40 manager, 40 analyzer, enterprise firewall, complete enterprise firewall, and Fortinet SD-WAN.
No, not for SDWAN, the other one that I want to do, the one with BGP, the one for how you call it,
BGP.
40 with yeah security. You call it for a security engineer, 40 Fortinet security engineer,
Okay.
FCSS, something like that.
Yes, 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 yes. Yes.
Because I have already started with it on Fortinet Academy.
Okay.
Because for me, the important thing is that I want to have a training which covers all the things related to the exam,
Yes.
the
And
current exam,
yes.
everything on the Fortinet Academy
Yes.
website. That's the thing.
Don't worry about training, okay? I can teach you step by step. Okay, don't
Yeah,
worry about
that's.
training. Believe me.
Hmm.
Okay.
No, that's fine because my plan is, yeah, we can do it. I will be on holiday from Thursday the 14th.
Okay.
But if you
Perfect.
want, yeah,
Perfect. Finish
we
our
can
training. No
start on the
problem.
4th of November.
Yes. I can also share with you Fortinet dumps paper. Okay. Practice question. You can do practice also.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay,
And
yeah,
if,
that's
if
fine.
you
Yeah.
are looking for examination, so I have some discount voucher in examination. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, yeah, that's good.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
For me, it's not about the exam. And no, of course, I need to have exam as well. But for me, my goal is to get all the knowledge for this training. You know, everything which is covered on the for the certification
Okay.
to understand everything. Yeah, but it's okay. We will plan to get it finished this week. And
Yes.
then if we finished on the fourth, if we finish on the 24th on Thursday,
So on 25, we can do our session. We can
on
start our
20,
40 manager.
okay,
And then
okay,
then we can see 28, 29, 30, 31. I am in a corporate training. There is a company is called
okay,
BT, British
okay,
Telecom Company. So I'm 4 days in corporate training. So I will be available from 1. So we will continue from 1 to 14.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, then we will start. We will continue after
Yeah.
25th. We will do from the 4th, which means I have to book time off with my
Same time.
employer.
We'll do only 4 hour session, Bozuma. Okay.
Yes, exactly. From the
4 hour
4th,
session only.
I
Yes.
will book from the 4th of November till my holiday till 13th of November.
Okay.
13.
Okay.
And then if it's
Maybe we
something,
can finish 13 or 14 November. Okay.
no, 14, I will be on holiday.
Okay.
But no problem. We can try to we can do it when
Yes,
I'm back
we can
from
fix this
holiday.
slot, Bozuma. Okay. Let's fix this slot. Okay.
Okay, I
This
will
time.
fix it
Yes.
from the 4th November till 13th of November.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Okay. Let's continue. Let's finish our topic now. Okay.
Okay, it's good.
So
Thanks.
now this machine is a part of domain. You can log in now, and I'm trying to log in with domain user account. So I have sales user, sales one, marketing, and HR user. So let's try to log in with S1 user, password, pass@123. So you can verify now user accounts are available into this centralized database, but you can log in here into this machine. Why? Because this machine is a part of domain. See, you can log in. Preparing your desktop. Clear now my point?
Yes, it's clear. Yeah.
Now we can initiate our traffic. Wait. Yes, I can log in into this machine. Yes, S1 user account. I agree. Now let's change IP address only because I want to initiate some traffic. So let me change only DNS IP. Wait. But I can log in, right? Bozuma? I can log in with domain user account here. Let me change IP address because for internet traffic, DNS IP is 192.168.1.1. So let me change only DNS IP so that we can initiate some traffic. So switch user and user is mgmtpc. mgmt-pc1/user1. Password nothing. Okay, wait. mgmt-pc1. mgmt-pc1 user1. Okay, let me change only DNS IP. ncpa.cpl. DNS IP I'm using 192.168.1.1 for internet traffic. Now let's try to log in with sales, marketing, or HR user account. Let's try to log in. You can click on log off. So I'm trying to log in with MKT1 user account, marketing1, password 123, pass@123. And yes, I can log in. Let's try to initiate some traffic. Bozuma,
Mhm.
let's try to initiate some traffic. Google.com or Facebook.com. Captive portal is also enabled. So this machine will get a captive portal page also. Yes. So I'm a domain user, right? I'm a domain
Yeah.
user and I know my username and password. So I'm trying to log in. MKT1, MKT1 and password pass@123. Click on continue. Okay, I'm facing some issue. Let's try to log in. MKT1. Okay. Let's go to policy. In policy, we are using only local database. Remember?
Yes. Yeah.
Policy, yes. Firewall policy. So I'm not using local database. I'm using remote authentication
Mhm.
database. So remote users, just click on OK. And now we can try to initiate. So MKT1 password pass@123. Just click on continue. And yes, disclaimer page. Yes, I agree. Perfect. Now I can try to access google.com. So I can google.com, facebook.com. I can access, right? Mozuma,
Yes.
I can access. And now you can go to log and report, forward traffic, and this time you can get your domain user information. And yes, clear now this topic?
It's clear. Yeah.
Yes. So this is our topic is called firewall authentication. Okay. And now we can start virtual domain concept tomorrow. Okay, Bozuma?
Mhm.
Let's start this topic tomorrow.
Okay. It's good.
Okay, dear. I'm sharing this recording in 1 hour. This will take time to convert.
Mhm.
And okay, and Bozuma,